Good afternoon. My name is Margaret, and I am here with a very special guest, Mr. Tom Flynn. Thank you for being here. We're very happy that you chose to be a part of this exciting project.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, what branch of military were you in?
I was in the United States Air Force.
Why did you choose that branch?
To be really truthful, I don't like to go on long voyages on ships, and I don't particularly like to live in tents.
Yeah, me too.
And so Air Force bases are typically near big cities, and it was a more technical service, I thought, because I was just graduating from college.
When did you serve?
I graduated from Durfee College, which is the earlier institution for the UMass Dartmouth, in June of 1962, and I entered Air Force Officer Training School in August of 1962, and I served until November 7th, 1965.
Where did you serve?
Well, I served, Officer Training School was for 3 months at Lackland Air Force Base in Texas. And then I went to training school for contracting officers, permits, certifications in Amarillo Air Force Base, and I was assigned to McConnell Air Force Base in Wichita, Kansas.
Was it like weird being away from home?
It was an experience.
What was your job in the military?
I was an officer, and I was a contracting officer. I did procurement and contracting at McConnell Air Force Base for everything from purchasing contract services to building buildings. At the time, we were installing missile sites, 17 Titan II missiles around the city of Wichita. And I was involved with that, mostly an inside administrative office job.
Were you drafted or did you join voluntarily?
Well, the draft existed at my time, and I would have had to go into service, but I applied for officer training school when I got out of college, and I was accepted there. So had I not joined voluntarily, I probably would have been drafted.
What was the most challenging part of your time in the military?
Well, it was such a changing time. I mean, it was a very technical business in the Air Force, and learning the job and following orders, even though I was an officer, still have some bosses over you. And it was every day, sometimes getting up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to do the job.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
What are you most proud of from your time in the military?
I'm proud to have been serving my country for those years. I'm proud of my performance. I did a very good job in my mind, and I'm glad and proud of the experience I gained. It served me very well in later life.
Thanks. How did your service shape you as a person?
Well, it takes a lot of discipline. You have to follow the rules. You have to be on time if you're going to a meeting or a certain job. And you have to respect your teammates and all of the people you're serving with.
Did your military service lead to the work you did after you left the military?
Yes, it did.
What did you do after you left?
Well, my graduating degree was a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. When I got out of the service, I spent a year as an industrial engineer for Allied Chemical, and then I went to work for United Aircraft, which is a military contractor, and ultimately I was hired by the Defense Division of Brunswick Corporation, where I was a marketing manager, promoted to marketing director, and when I retired, I was the vice president of the defense business for Brunswick Corporation, which was
Yeah,
a big company.
that's quite of an accomplishment. Sorry. Do you have any advice for someone considering joining the military?
Yes, well, I certainly do, because it served me well. And if someone plans to join, my suggestion is to get a solid education, preferably a college, and to go in to be a leader in a higher position. And you'll learn much more. It could even turn into be a career,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be very satisfying. But do your homework and check it out.
Thank you for your participation in this project, and thank you for your service to our nation.
Well, I'm happy to do it. I hope you get something out of this conversation, and good luck to you, Margaret.
Thank you.